Joining us now and a first on CNBC interview is iRobot's CEO, Colin Angle. Colin, thank you very much for joining us here today to talk about all the new innovations of the new iRoomba vacuum. It does come with a pretty hefty price tag, though, $849. If a lot of consumers bought these vacuums while they were in lockdown and just staring down the dust on their blinds and everywhere else in their house and thought they needed something to help clean up the floors. Do you think they're really going to be in the market for this new innovation, iRoomba robot vacuum?
You know, people are really starting to rely more and more on robots to really take care of their floor care. And so we keep raising the bar. And to up the game of cleaning, we need to increasingly make our robots more intelligent. And so whether that's making it possible to more precisely tell the robot, well, just clean around the kitchen table, avoid causing drama in the home by making sure you don't interrupt nap time. And of course, nobody likes feeling like they need to clean up before they vacuum. These all require the robots to be more and more intelligent, requires more processing power, and the J7 Plus robot not only empties itself when it's done, it recognizes the different types of objects on the floor, and so that if you drop your headphones, it will go around it as opposed to causing you a drama of separating a headphone from the robot. And of course, as you mentioned, that unlikely yet highly disastrous run-in between robot and pet waste.
How does it do that? It can smell?
No, we tried that. This has actually been something we've been working on for, I don't know, nearly a decade, certainly more than 5 years. And we tried smell, we tried something called capacitive sensing. But as we were able to put more and more processing power on the Roomba, we can actually run machine learning algorithms and use the camera to detect the pet waste. Now, of course, back at iRobot, this was not necessarily the most glamorous job that one could have. But literally we built hundreds of Play-Doh models of poo. Every iRobotier's pet was photographed trying, whenever it went to the bathroom. And we even made synthetic models of pet waste. And we're confident we got it pretty well covered.
I bet you used a lot of those very popular poo emojis as you were messaging one another back and forth about the innovations as they went forward. But in all seriousness, I do have one of these iRobot vacuums, and I have a regular vacuum. And a lot of times, I just go to the regular vacuum because the iRobot gets stuck. I put something in a place that it wasn't before when it originally mapped the room. Is this new iRobot going to be that much stronger, that much quieter, and truly that much more adept at avoiding things that weren't there when it originally mapped the room, that it would be worth it for me to replace it if I already had one as a consumer?
With this launch, we're actually upgrading the intelligence on all of our robots so that this Genius intelligence system is automatically upgraded. And so the ability to continuously update the map on your robot will be turned on. The ability to have the robot automatically start cleaning when you leave the house will be turned on for all of our connected robots. The J7 Plus robot can also see the floor and also avoid getting stuck on cords and other objects, and of course, number 2. So what we are committed to is continuously improving the intelligence of all of the robots we have in the marketplace today. And if you are in the market for a new Roomba, man, the J7 just raises the bar substantially in its ability to clean your home without getting stuck, clean your home without feeling like, well, if I don't pick it up my home perfectly, the room is not going to work.
What about chip shortages? Are you experiencing that, Colin?
Yes, we are. We had to revise our guidance down in our last earnings call. We're working hard to manage this on a day-to-day basis. We'll still be able to grow over last year, but this is a real challenge, and will continue through the balance of the year and into next year.
If I can just sneak in one more real quick before we have to move on. Beyond the chip shortage, what about other supply chain disruptions when it comes to building these robots and then distributing them throughout the country to your retailers? Are you going to see a shortage around the holiday season for this new model?
I think that we will have a good supply, but I believe that we will not be able to fully supply demand in the fourth quarter. And that's all incorporated into the guidance that we provided on our last call. We are seeing transportation costs escalate very, very substantially. Luckily, a 40-foot container of Roombas is fairly high value. I have great sympathy for people shipping lower value product in from overseas. It's a real challenge.
Colin Angle, CEO of iRobot, thank you very much for joining us on the Closing Bell here today.